ค่ะในส่วนนี้นะคะเราก็จะมาเรียนกันเพิ่มเติมเกี่ยวกับเรื่องของการทักทายนะคะการทักทายบางครั้งพวกเราอาจจะเคยได้ยินที่เขาพูดกันกรี๊ดกรี๊ดนะคะก็คือใครมาก็ต้องกรี๊ดกันหน่อยนะก็คือเป็นการทับศัพท์นะกรี๊ดกรี๊ดกรี๊ดหรือว่ากรี๊ดติ้งกรี๊ดติ้งแปลว่าทักทายนะคะเพราะนั้นชาวต่างชาติเข้ามาในชุมชนเข้ามาในหมู่บ้านของเราเนี่ยเราจะกรี๊ดติ้งเราจะกรี๊ดเขายังไงนะคะก็จะเป็นการกรี๊ดหรือการทักทายแบบที่ว่าทั่วไปก็ใช้คำว่า Good morning Good afternoon ก็แล้วแต่ว่าเวลาเช้าสายบ่ายเย็นแต่ถ้าง่ายๆเลยเนี่ยกรี๊ดหรือทักทายแบบง่ายๆก็คือ Hi Hello How are you นะก็ทักทายเท่านั้นเองนะคะ Hi นะคะ How are you นะคะหรือ What's up อะไรพวกนี้อาจารย์ดอมก็จะบอกในรายละเอียดของบทนี้นะคะเพราะนั้นบทนี้จำเพียงว่าทักทายคนกรี๊ดคนใช้คำว่าHello Hi How are you เท่านั้นเองค่ะ
So welcoming guests is done now. We've done our introduction. We've made our welcomes. Now we have to greet the guests.And maybe they want to greet us. We want some responses. Now I know the greeting you already know is, Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? The standard classroom answer that for a native English speaker makes you sound a bit like a robot.Hi, how are you? Fine, thank you. And you? It's the same thing all the time. It's not natural. We have some ways to make your greeting sound a bit more natural. Give yourself some better communication skills. Okay. We can say, Hello, John. How are you? It's fine. It's okay.It's good English. Number 2, he responds, Hi Kelly, I'm fine, thanks. That's the one you learned at school. Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. That's the one you already know. But what does that tell us? Fine doesn't really mean anything. Are you good? Are you bad? I don't know.Fine doesn't give information. It is that robot answer from school. So how do we respond to that a little bit better, a little bit more natural English? We can ask again, how are you? Another response, great, thank you.You don't need to say fine. It's not a rule. You can forget fine. I recommend you forget fine. Throw fine out the window. Fine is done. You are not fine. You are great. You're very good. 4. My mistake. We're on number 4. We had fine. We have great. And we now have I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well, very good, very well. That's a good response. That is a natural spoken English response. That's what you will hear from native speakers. Hey John, how are you? Very well, thanks. Thank you. That's a lot better than fine. Okay. Another natural native response is not too bad, thanks. Hey, how are you? Not too bad, thanks. Not too bad is like so-so. It's not great, but it's not bad. You're in the middle. Not too bad. A little bit positive. But a very natural spoken English response to the question, how are you?Much better than fine. And the final response is a bit negative. Uh-oh. Not all the time are you very well. Maybe sometimes you're not very well, and you can say that. Hello, John, how are you? Not very well, thanks. Bit negative. So you can answer the question however you want. There is no rule to the how are you question. I am fine, thank you. You have five different responses. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Some positive, some so-so. One negative. Whichever you choose, it is better than the response, I'm fine. So try one of those. The next time a native speaker asks you, hey, how are you? I'm great, thanks. Not so bad, thank you. Try something different. Okay. Again, we don't always need to say, how are you? How are you? That's the one you learn at school. But there are more ways. This polar bear is showing us another way. Yo, how's it going? I don't recommend using yo in a professional sense, but how's it going is fine. It's a very natural way to say how are you. For me, I ask how's it going much more than how are you. That is the natural, more common question I will ask as an English speaker. To my friends, to my co-workers, to my bosses. Hey, how's it going? Very natural, more natural than how are you? Okay, so let's listen to our polar bear's suggestions on ways to say how are you, but a different way. Number 1, how have you been? How have you been? You can contract how and have. How have you been? If you don't feel comfortable with contraction, don't use it. How have you been? That's okay too. Number 2, my favorite. How's it going? That is a very common way to say how are you. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Number 3, what's up? What's up? Hey, what's up? Yeah, not so bad. What's up? How are you? Again, maybe not perfect for a formal situation, but for informal, for relaxed style, it's okay, absolutely. What's new? It's a nice one as well. What's new? Hey, what's new? Hey, what's new? Another way. What's going on? You can ask somebody that. People are doing something. Hello, hey, what's going on? Same as how are you? The next one we have is very, very formal. How do you do? It's very formal. Hey, how do you do? It's very, very traditional. I don't think my grandfather uses this one. So you don't use this one so much. It's very, very formal and a little bit old. How do you do? How are you doing? That's very common. How are you doing? Hey, how are you doing? Same as how are you? Hey, nice to see you. How are you doing? Same as how are you? How are things? Again, very common. When you greet someone, hey, how are things? Good, thank you. Another great way to say how are you? The next one we have is how's life? Hey, how's life? Kind of slangy, a little bit slangy, not so professional, but perfectly okay in a relaxed environment. And finally, what's happening? Hey, what's up? What's happening? Another word for how are you? The same. That's 10 different ways to say the question, how are you? And remember, by using these different phrases, you are showing good English skills. You are showing more natural English vocabulary, and you are proving that you are a good communicator. Personally, I think, hey, how's it going? Is much more natural than how are you? And you can use it in a formal or informal situation. So, next time you have to do a greeting in English, why not try it? Or don't try it with an English speaker, try it with your friends. Keep practicing your English. Try it with your classmates. Try it with your English teacher. Instead of, hey, how are you? Try, hey, how's it going? I'm great, thank you. Okay, some more ways to say, I'm fine, thank you. We have a whole list here of different ways to answer, how are you?